Today on The Boot Guy, I'm going to answer a couple questions from a couple guys who got, just trying to clarify things in the world of work boots and stuff like that. So, alright, so my first question comes from a guy named Glenn in Madison, Wisconsin. He writes, "Hey there, Boot Guy. What the hell is the difference when I walk into a store and they say that these boots are guaranteed and that these boots are warranted? What's the difference?" When I go on the job site and I talk to the guys about all this, they always tell me about certain boots that have a lifetime guarantee. Glenn, a lifetime guarantee on a tool, buddy. Your boots are a tool. Your boots are something that allow you to make money and you work with. You're going to beat them up. You're going to destroy them. What company in their right mind could give you a lifetime guarantee? Especially, you right here, that you always buy Red Wing American-made boots. All right? So, here's a small touch of philosophy on that, is that if we're going to keep Americans working, we're going to have to replenish the materials that we use in order to make things and the boots. So you got to wear out your boots. And I understand that American-made boots today are beyond pricey, that it's almost ridiculous on what we are getting for the American-made boot. I mean, but that's American labor. That's keeping the money here. That's keeping the workers working and all that stuff. So that's the philosophy. Now the question is, guarantee and warranty. Well, a guarantee would be that we guarantee that the laces will never break. And 2 months goes by and you snap a lace. That's a guarantee. You bring it back, they put new laces in. A warranty is for a certain amount of time, that within 6 months, if this boot should, say, the sole peel away, and you've got your receipt, and you bought it on a certain day, and 6 months from that day, the sole starts to peel away, well, it's out of warranty. And it's up to the retailer to decide on whether or not you're a good customer and they want to keep you around. Most of the time, if you're buying from a little shop somewhere, especially in Madison, Wisconsin, I know you guys got a few really good little boot shops up there that I'm sure they're going to do whatever it takes to keep you as a customer, to keep it open, to be friends with you. I mean, that's why they're in business. And that's why you go there, to spend your money. But, hey, okay, so the part about your buddies on the work site talking about lifetime guarantee, that's urban bullshit. That is complete legend of the job site. I've been hearing that for 20 years. I've always had guys come in and tell me, as they grab a pair of Red Wings, "Do you still got the lifetime warranty?" It's just funny. It's all right, so my second question, Glenn, listen, as soon as I get the bumper stickers, I'm sending you one out. I love the email. I mean, we went back and forth for 3 days with this. It was fun. It was great. You're down in Chicago, I'll buy you a beer, okay? Okay, so my second email comes from a guy named Paul in Savannah, Georgia. Well, Paul asks, "Hey, Boot Guy, I recently took a job up in Canada in a few weeks from now. The job requires me to wear safety boots. I've never worn safety boots before. Some of the guys that I've talked to on the job sites have said that I should go with the comp toe because my feet won't be as cold than they would in the steel toe. Is this true?" Okay, so Paul, buddy, here's the deal, is that comp toe and steel toe, it's been this idea for many years since they've introduced the composite safety toe that it doesn't conduct cold as much as steel. You know what? In a laboratory, that is completely true. It's not going to conduct cold as much. Actually, it's going to warm up quicker. It's a less dense material, like there's less molecules or something that goes on. I'm sorry, I didn't pull up the science. I mean, do we really need the science, right? Okay, so here's the deal, is that when you buy insulated comp toe and or steel toe boots today, good stuff, I mean, there's really no garbage out there that you're going to find with 600 to 1,000 grams of Thinsulate that's going to be a piece of crap. So you really don't have to worry about that. What you're really looking for is you're really looking for space inside the boot so that you don't constrict the toes, so you don't constrict the blood flow. And any podiatrist will tell you that once you put something tight on, you don't get a lot of blood down to your foot, so it's not going to regulate heat and temperature as well as a part of the body should. Now, coming from Savannah, which anybody who knows Savannah, it's hot. It's Georgia. You know, Georgia's always beautiful and hot and muggy. You guys got great insects just flying around, stuff that'll take your head off and shit like that. Yeah, okay, so going up to Canada to work, even if it's a summer job, and we're talking a summer job, that's how the email, I mean, you're going up there in May. So it's really not going to be that cold. I understand the mornings might be cold. The mornings might be down to 60s or 50s, depending on how high up you are in Canada where you're working. You might want to, you might want to think about getting a nice 600 gram boot. Wolverine, Danner, Timberland, the Boondocker. I mean, if I had to suggest one, depending on where you come from, you didn't let me know what type of boots you're wearing now, but depending on where you're coming from, since it's going to be a job and it's your first time wearing this type of boot, since you've never worn these before, I would definitely look at like the 8-inch Timberland Boondocker or the Quarry, the 400 gram light brown Quarry with the Gore-Tex lining. And that's probably the most important, is that whatever you buy, that you've got a little bit of insulation, you bring up some wool socks, and you make sure that you're comfortable when you're buying these boots. If you can't find boots in Georgia that are insulated, which I mean, this could be a real problem, check out all the online boot places and see what they got to offer. Danner, Carolina. Yeah, Carolina's got two good ones, and I'm sorry I don't have the numbers. Timberland. So that's it. Paul, good luck, buddy. If any more questions, just keep emailing me. I'll do what I can to get them answered. And for the rest of you, if you got any questions out there, just drop me an email anytime, and we'll answer them up. And if you don't mind, I mean, if we get this good back and forth like I've had with these guys, if you don't mind if I read them on YouTube for everybody to kind of chime in and say what's going on, cool. So hey, please don't forget to hit my subscribe button below. And if you should have any questions, like I just said, until next time, I'm the Boot Guy. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing.